The 17-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, they had the same set. They had 4 and 2 on each of them for their divisional record. In case he's lost a game more.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
Played himself.
There on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
I think he had a chance against Mike, though. That's the thing.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going
to wow.
Lucky
to grab onto him.
We just saw one example right there. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Good stop.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Colts.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Matt. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Why are they double teaming 93? Why would they double team 93 there?
I tell you, he brings a wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers. I know they're the reason why I hate the Colts. Especially in Madden. Phillip Rivers is absolutely too slow. How is that accurate? Okay, I'll take it.
But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
They were probably hoping to get him a
Allen just didn't read
for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards, that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Lions, first down.
How would that 1st and 10 also? Please stop that. Please stop that.
They'll run here with Swift. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now from Colts territory, here's a
It doesn't matter about the loss anyway.
At the 38. Out of the gun, Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
The only difference now is Casey gets to play Mike instead of Trevor.
5 yards on the play.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. First carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 24. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson...
Fires one, it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. There is his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
How has Rob got his QB a fucking breakout? How the hell has Streveler got a breakout?
Romeo Okwara in on the tackle.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got him pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play.
Should
You
they
get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On 3rd down, Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen to Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. To punt on 4th down.
That's brilliant. Now the game just wants to lag. That's fine. I'm having a great fucking time on Madden. It's brilliant. This is fucking brilliant.
9 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Stafford. Flushed out right. And they wind up getting this.
I can't cover 2 people. Why the fuck is my flat staying there? Like, come on, there's 2 people behind you, spastic.
The defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stanford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
18-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Swift.
God's sake.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Swift. And the Lions
That's a lot of white shirts, and how have none of you tackled fucking Swift?
But they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They snap it to Stanford. And it's caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
This guy.
2-yard touchdown grab. The Lions have taken the lead.
I love it when I get caught on my own line, man. It's brilliant.
For the score and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it?
This guy has literally deserved absolutely nothing this entire 1st half, and yet he's winning.
Yeah, you might have had a
Sandbag,
defensive
right?
breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Eluding the pressure right. 2nd quarter action with
Can't pick me up if you're out of bounds.
Remaining. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flies.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
Indianapolis.
From the gun, Rivers. Open man is Trey Burton. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A huge play that time for the Colts. 52 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run here with Mack. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, it'll be Matt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return.
This guy, man. So frustrating. He's not good.
He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit.
I hate T.Y. Hilton. He's such a bad receiver.
And he'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
That guy just fucking stood still. Run your fucking route, you dickhead.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half, Rivers. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the field.
I love it when it lags to the point where it fucking hits the same button twice. That's brilliant. That's really brilliant.
Coach, the Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back.
I just have a game where it goes all my way for once. Fucking hell.
Will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake to Mack. Now Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after
Can't
it.
do anything when this fucking offensive line doesn't understand.
Case in point right there.
Fucking block. Oh, bit of a run.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. The toss here completed to Pittman. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see
That's gonna do nothing, is it, you fucking idiot?
Passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
I love number 27 just not actually doing anything. That's fun. That's really fun.
That one good for 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Operating from the gun. Stafford looking downfield.
Oh, give up this game. There's no point. There's genuinely no point. That should be intercepted.
His first touchdown on the year.
Yes, he should have that every day of the fucking week. When you looks in, you looks in. What is the point of going for two? This is just a dick move.
From the gun, Stafford.
That's just a dick move.
It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
22.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the
56,
score.
can
They know
you
the
block
situation.
anybody?
And by the way, the
Please.
plan no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Working out of the gun, Rivers. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Rivers on the volley complete. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
9 yards that time.
Gain of 9
But they
yards.
certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside.
No football right now. I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all.
Why are you pausing?
Down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 23.
But they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Rivers. And this one's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. To throw again. Rivers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Rivers.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 3rd and short yardage, Rivers.
Do you want to... Why? I don't understand. Why would they move that? Why is my receiver doing that?
And bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
I'll take my try.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit back to 16. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful at getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Why is he fell to the floor there? I'm guessing because he's spun the button too much.
Because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 2nd and 12, Stanford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What an idiot.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Stafford.
Interesting throw from Stafford. I'll take it. I'll take it. I've lost this game, but I'll take it.
Here comes the line. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense.
Okay, no, I'll play.
The Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Rivers on 1st down. He's got Burton here. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good.
I'm really confused.
They're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
2 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On the throwaway. It's 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Keep in mind,
Well done, you won one game.
Operating from the gun, Rivers. 7-yard line. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. The right hash here should be an easy one. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 13. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him.
Down 13. There's not enough time to win this game. Not been enough time to win this game for a long time.
You're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Bring up 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here.
You had me really fucking confused for a minute then.
See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess.
Nah, I got nothing of anything on this. Madden's had its fun. Let's just say that.
You're taking charge.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Stafford.
I need a ball now.
11 yards there. First down. Defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Swift is just not do it. He's holding on to the ball, pissing me off.
Get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
A lot of places. A lot of places are fucking full of them.
How about this? They'll try the option.
Did he just run an option with Matthew Stafford? Did I just fucking see that? Have I played that bad?
They'll try and run some clock here. He's
gonna get it again. Oh my god.
And he is going to have a Lions first down. Although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Yeah, he's running the ball.
First down and they go with Swift again.
Yeah, he's very obviously running the ball.
Losing yardage on the play back at the
He's gonna just chew the rest of this.
Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. Left side completion to Jones. Touchdown, Detroit.
What a fucking dick. Just run the game out. The game's over. What is the point in that?
So now Stafford will bring up the Lions and they'll go for 2.
What is the actual point in that?
From the gun, Stafford, and he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fucking hell. What is the point of adding the extra touchdown onto that?
And
It's just a dick move. The game is more than well and truly over. What is the point?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And the Colts first down.
Rivers now to throw on first down. This is
Get fucked. Get fucked. Now, I'm not letting you win by more than 2, Scott. I refuse.
In succession, both north of 20 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run it with Mack. They'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. Looking to run with Matt.
Nice try. Go fuck yourself. I refuse to let that happen.
Marlon Mack, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Now the try here for the extra point.
You could have your 14-point win, but Jesus Christ, I'm not letting you win 3 scores after that absolute dick move.
So after the offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit,
the comments in my stream on.
Extra point right down the middle. Get a bit more interesting here.
I've lost this game, even though this guy just completely fucked any sort of stat increase he was going to get for any defenders.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've kind of got a situation here. Still 3 timeouts defensively, so maybe you try to run a play.
And if you do it as safe as possible. And I think maybe even quarterback sneak. Take care of the football and make sure that clock starts to run before they call the timeout.
We'll see what they do.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
He's out of bounds.
That was a
mistake,
yes,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, Put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
On third down, here comes Swift. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30.
Now that's game over.
Oh, my. He's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about...
And now that's it. I have completely just shot myself in the foot on this game now. Not that I actually had any chance of getting anywhere, but... God damn it.
Once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And that one is incomplete.
What the hell's going on here?
About 7 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Today's final score, Lions.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Lions, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they drop just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Upbeat. In the end, that was much closer than I thought it would be. If I had stopped Swift, I would have won. Actually, just got done by the wrong game. I'm I'm annoyed that I've lost that. Who's the Ravens? Oh, no. Do we have a Ravens? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm losing that one too. That's fun. That's really fun. Oh, fuck you, Jack.